Michael came out running. Richardson the inside. Horton in 2. Pettigrew 3. Cardenas in 4. Johnson going conservatively. Interestingly, Young, Parrela and Butch. The back straight. Johnson's got Young on his sides. Cardenas behind them. He hasn't put a space in anybody yet. Getting up to halfway. It's Butch, Parrela, Young. This is where Johnson normally does it. He's had to go now. Behind him, Cardenas. Johnson goes for it. Young tries to respond. Hasn't been able to do it so far. Coming home, Pettigrew. Johnson's taken the lead. Races away. 3 metres to Young. Pettigrew coming home. Maybe a clean sweep. Look at the time. Can he get it? Johnson steaming away. Pettigrew and Young behind him. Will he get the time? It's been there for 10 long years. Will he get it? He's done it. At long last, one of the greatest careers in athletics is now complete. He has done the lot.
Away tonight. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm pleased that I was able to go out there and do it. I mean, it's been a long time coming, and you know, I think this is the perfect time in my career to do it. And now I can go to Sydney next year and just focus on medals and not have to worry about thinking about, you know, this might be my last opportunity for the world record.
What about Kathy, too, just before that? I mean, we were watching it, and I think all of Australia were up at 4:30. No, don't be so modest.
No, I was pleased to see her win after last year's season of injuries and starting off a little rough this year. And we talked earlier, and she said she was feeling good. And we were in Stockholm, and she was telling me she had a great workout, so I never doubted that she was going to be able to pull it off.
I sat in that private press conference with you, and I know you weren't entirely at peace with yourself at the start of these games. Boy, you're going to leave in a very good frame of mind now, aren't you?
Well, actually, I've been at peace with myself from the very beginning. I think that's what has kept me through, you know, all of the things that have happened during my career, the successes as well as the losses. You have to take the bad with the good, and you're not going to be able to please everyone. People are going to criticize you, especially when you're at the top. And I understand that, and I just take it and go out and do what I've got to do.
Little doubt that you're the greatest, and we look forward to seeing you in Sydney.
He's cool, isn't he? Michael Johnson, look at the result there. World record and great running behind him, but the margin was just so great. 44.29, but it was a 43.18 world record for Johnson, Parrela and Cardenas coming through. Let's look at the all-time list. He's got it. He's got it. He's got 11 of the 14 fastest, and he's taken Butch. There he is, Johnson dominating completely. And the margins, that's been the thing. Well, coming up to Seville, 0.92 from Atlanta was the best this century in terms of first and second in the 400, and he's gone even further tonight. He won by 1.1 seconds. It is amazing. It was a very special ceremony when he got up to get the gold medal. We do the double in Sydney? Probably.
You wouldn't bet against it.
A huge favourite. The biggest name, I think, in the sport right now. If Carl was the king in the 80s and the early 90s, Johnson now is the king of the sport. He's the only man ever to be ranked #1 in the 200 and the 400 in the 1 year, and he's done it 5